Hello. Hello and welcome to the live. Let me get your comments over here set up on the side. How are you guys today? Hello. Hi. So good to see you. Missed your little faces. Okay, there we go. Hello, TikTok. Hello, YouTube. We are live on both. Hi. Hello, Olaf from Baltimore. Hi. Hi, guys. I'm cold today. I should be wearing long sleeves, but I'm not because I like short sleeves. So I'm just going to drink more tea. But it's too hot. Hello. Hi, Augie Pie. Hello. Hi, Iris. What's up, you guys? Lizzie, Lori, Christina. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hello from Southern California. Hello. The frigid depths of Minnesota. It is not frigid depths in North Carolina today, but we did get snow this morning. It didn't stick though because it warmed up and became icy rain. So it's fun to do that. It's so cold. I've got some hot tea though. I'm going to warm up. I'm going to warm up with you guys. Hey, Utah. Okay, you guys let me know where you're coming from, right? Where are you coming from today? And if you want, you can let me know if you're new here or if you're OG. You're from North Carolina too. What part of North Carolina, if you feel comfortable saying? If not, ignore that question. The frigid depths of New York State. It's 70 and it's cold, Nina. People are gonna fight you in these comments. People are gonna fight you. Oh, you're in Pinehurst. I'm in Winston-Salem. Fun. Texas OG. Seattle, New Jersey, New York, Michigan. Oh my God, there's so many cold, like Wisconsin, Minnesota. It's so cold. Minnesota, Arizona, and you're mad about the heat. I feel like there's some people over Wisconsin, Minnesota that would switch with you. Jersey, we got a bunch of jerseys. Florida, OG, Jacksonville. I love this. So many Floridas today. Snowed all morning in Minnesota. It snowed just for a few hours this morning, but then it warmed up just enough to make it icy rain. So that's what we're doing. It's cold. Oh my God, Brenda, it's 34 and your windows are being replaced. So are there open spaces in your walls? How are you living? Oh, you love the cold, so you can drink hot tea. That's funny. 78, not winter, like Tampa Bay. I used to live in Tampa Bay area. What up? Oh my God, you have 3 fans on. You guys are so funny. Los Angeles, you're correct. You can't complain about the weather. You get it. It's so funny. Ah, Christina, today's chill was 25, but a couple days ago it was -10. -10? You can move. Do you know that? You can move. You don't have to live there. That's so cold. That's so cold. Oh, you're in Gaston County? Oh my gosh. Hey. 39. Yeah, it's 35 here in Winston right now. Real feels 34, so same thing. Oh my gosh, Brenda, that sounds terrible and cold. So cold. Freaking Corey. It was 45 when she woke up in San Diego and she was unwell. She was unwell. Okay. So today, you guys, manifest like a boss, law of attraction edition, right? Manifest like a boss. That's what we're talking about, and that's what we're going to be doing, right? Talking about manifestation, answering your manifestation questions. Because guess what just dropped for the wild? That is everybody on the planet today. Expansion pack Manifestation Mastery. That's wave 3 of the alignment trilogy. Manifestation Mastery Expansion Pack. It's dropped. It's live. Oh, my nose. It's cold. Link is in the bio if you want it. That is where you stop hoping that it will work and you just start learning how to freaking do it, right? I hold your hand the whole way through. I tell you what's going on. We do a meditation where we let shit come up and you soften a little bit. And then we do an integration portion where we integrate, taking all the guesswork out of manifestation, taking all the guesswork out of shifting and expansion and alignment. So Manifestation Mastery Pack has already dropped. A bunch of people from Soul Spark got it already. Hold on, let's see. Because we do a gold edition. Every wave that we drop gets a gold edition. This is wave 3. But there's only 75 available for the gold because that's our thank you for saying thank you so much for anchoring in early, for locking in early, for raising your vibration because it raises the vibration of the whole planet, right? So we have sold 56 of the 75. So if you want the gold edition, let me tell you the difference between the two. And then, Jen, I've got you. I will share with you what we're doing about money manifestation. If you want the gold pack is the same price as the standard pack. There's not any difference in price at all. The gold pack has bonuses, right? Oh, that's okay, Jen. Don't worry about it. The gold pack has bonuses. Okay. So the gold pack is always going to have 3 bonuses. It's always going to be some sort of personal video from me, some sort of digital item you can walk away with, and access to spiritual buddies. It's our big online community. So you can have friends to like grow with. And there's like a whole chat thread just about expansion packs. So you can like share your experiences, ask questions, stuff like that to everybody. Right. So you always get 3 little bonuses. So this time is the manifestation mastery wave, right? Wave 3, linked in the bio. That one is that video that I shared with you in the gold pack is all about when I tried to manifest something that was way too big for my belief system, and how everything came crashing down around me because I ignored the feelings and I was trying to manifest like it was magic instead of manifest like, oh, it's pointing out to you the roadblock so you can clear the roadblocks. And I was like, no, I've got it. Manifestation's got it for me. And how stupid that was. And so you don't make the same mistake. So that's the video that I've shared. And it was so embarrassing because it's so personal, but I definitely did it. And I definitely learned a lot about it, about myself, and grew from that experience. But there's that. This time is some manifestation bingo cards, which is explained in the thing. And then always the access to spiritual buddies. So you can come hang out with us and talk outside of social media. So only 75 are available when we launch. And let's see, we've sold 57 of them. Looks like Chris was number 57. So good job. Sassy Nana, hello. Apple Velvet Cake, hello. You picked up the gold edition this morning. Yay, Lizzie. I love that. So good. Okay, so here's what happens. When you get all 3 waves of any trilogy that we do, okay, this is the first trilogy that we've done, so it's the only one on the website right now. But when you get waves 1, wave 2, wave 3 of any trilogy, you will unlock a free bonus wave. That's the only way you can get it, is by unlocking it by anchoring in with waves 1, 2, and 3. And the bonus wave for the alignment trilogy is called Enter Money Magnet Mode. So it takes, manifestation and all the things that you've learned in waves 1 and 2 as well, right? So everything you've learned in waves 1, 2, and 3. And it focuses, the entire lesson is all about taking everything you've learned and talking just about money, just about coming into alignment with money, attracting more money, being a match for more money. That's all that it is, right? That it's just hyper focused just on that. So enter money magnet mode is the bonus wave. Here's the deal. We have a little like asterisk on the website. Our web developer, who is our beautiful genius, who was making sure that everything would unlock for you for free as long as you had 3 waves and was doing all the complicated tech stuff for us, got really big sick. And then her 4 kids got sick. And then her husband got sick. And there's like big sick. All like respiratory GI stuff, all recoverable things, right? Because they're taking care of it. But she hasn't worked for a couple of weeks for us. So there is a slight delay on receiving the bonus. But if you get all 3 waves, you still will get it as soon as our website is updated. You will like have it automatically. And we'll be like doing lives and sending out stories and all kinds of stuff, right? So you guys will know. So there is a delay on getting Money Magnet Mode. We're so sorry. There's not a way for us to attach it to you yet. Because I don't understand the tech gods, and I seem to anger the tech gods every time I try to do something complicated on my website. So I'm not going to touch it because I'm going to mess something up. We're going to let our lovely website goddess Alyssa do that because that's her job. I'm not allowed to touch it anymore. So really sorry that there is a delay on that, but I promise it will populate. It's already ready and it's already loaded. Just it's the technical attaching it to your accounts, right? That's all that it is. So, okay, let's see. Let's see. Christina says, "Oh, I did buy Money in the Law of Attraction. That's such a good book this morning. Super excited to start that one, but my guys told me to take a chill pill and be human today." Yeah, sometimes we got to do that. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god, you just finished the Law of Attraction last night. Perfect timing for the Manifestation Mastery expansion pack because it's all based on the Law of Attraction. I love that so much. It's so good. Illness this year seems to be hitting everyone there hard. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. You do not have to buy all three at the same time. She has it set up, or she will as soon as we can activate it. It doesn't matter what order you buy them in. It doesn't matter how far out you space buying them. Once you have purchased waves 1, 2, and 3, then the bonus wave will be unlocked for you and you'll be able to add it. And the bonus wave is a full wave, just like the other ones. Every wave is watch, meditate, integrate, right? Every wave. And so is the bonus wave. So is enter money magnet mode. So it's the same full expansive experience that everything else is. You just get it as a thank you for anchoring in and going into alignment, right? With the alignment trilogy. Good questions, you guys. Right? Yeah, she's done such a good job helping us. Just right before we were finished, her whole family got so big sick. Poor thing. Oh my gosh, you're welcome for suggesting Erin. Erin Brown, our amazing Schumann resonance queen. So good. She's both on YouTube and TikTok. She is amazing. She's really good. She's really good at the Schumann and interpreting and explaining and all of that. I like her too. I did a podcast episode with her. If you go to the link in my bio and just like scroll down, I think it's near the bottom. Those are some of my old podcast spots because several people have um, asked me to be on their podcast. So most of them are linked there. And Aaron's is there too. It's really good if you want to listen to the one. It's just me and Aaron Brown just shooting the shit. So that's available for you, linked in the bio. Oh, Brenda, I'm glad you liked it. Is the first one going to be available? First one, what, Jen? The first one, what? First expansion pack? Yeah, the podcast is really good. And it's there for free, just linked in the bio. I have so many free resources for you guys. How does this Wave 3 Gold compare to the Highest Timeline Masterclass? Okay, that's a good question. Okay, so the Gold Edition is the standard expansion pack with a few extra bonuses sprinkled in. Okay, so I'm going to talk about just Wave 3 and not differentiate between Gold and Standard because Gold just has extra stuff. But if you want Wave 3 is Manifestation Mastery and then there's also separately the Highest Timeline Masterclass. Okay. Some waves sometimes will have an extra class with it if you really want to deep dive and become a true master of it. Our second wave, Highest Timeline Activation, does have a class component if you want to like deep dive and be a master of it. If you can only afford one right now, it would kind of be where you're at, right? Are you wanting more help with shifting your timelines and like shifting your energy as a whole, or are you wanting more help with like manifesting and bringing in something specifically to your life, right? So it'd be like which one says which one, it's like which one you're more drawn to. So which one feels more important to you right now? The first wave, only the gold is sold out of the first wave. So you just look for that standard edition. The standard edition, if you use the link in my bio, it's easier because you just go right to it. But Wave 1 standard edition, Wave 2 standard edition are both available. Yes, perfect. Good. Just bought the Gold Wave Pack 3, worked through 2 yesterday. Yay! How did you like it? How did you like Wave 2? Let's see where we're at on here. There's only 75 of these. We usually sell out on the first day. Oh my gosh, there's only 15 left. We're about 60. So there's only 15 of the gold editions left. Now the standard pack will still be there, 100%, right? And they're both $33 US dollars, so there's no difference in price. But the gold pack just comes with some extra bonus stuff, which it's all listed on the website. The podcast with Erin Brown, go to the link in my bio, which is my link tree, and just scroll down until you see pod spots. I think it's at the bottom. I think you have to scroll like the Wheel of Fortune. Go to the bottom. Wave 2, I loved it. I felt so much lighter and weirdly felt taller, which I don't know what that means. Yeah, it means you're physically and emotionally and spiritually in alignment. I understand what that means. Like when I go to the chiropractor, this is so silly. I always feel taller when I leave the chiropractor because you literally are a little bit taller. So it means that you're less contracted and you're more expansive. I love that for you. That's so fun. So no matter what, here's the question. If we get all 3 waves, we get the bonus, right? Like it doesn't have to be gold. Correct. You can get any combination of gold and standard packs as long as you have a wave 1, a wave 2, and a wave 3. It'll unlock the gold for you as soon as our web dev comes back to life for us. But yes. Oh my gosh, could you hear that? That weird sound in the background, you guys? That was actually my child. That was my teenager. They're home today. We had snow day because of the ice on the road. Oh my gosh, you're so welcome, Jen. Oh my God, I'm so glad you asked them. These are great questions. Should we get 1 and 2 first, like a prerequisite? Oh my God, you guys are asking the best questions. Okay, so each of the waves are built to be a standalone expansion. So if you're only interested in manifestation, then just get the manifestation mastery, right? But if you are interested in alignment as a whole, then I would do waves 1, 2, and 3 kind of in that order. But you don't have to, right? If you want to do them to follow your joy and follow what you're most interested in at the time, 1000% you can do them in any order you want. They do stack upon each other though. So if you choose to do all 3 waves in the alignment trilogy, then it kind of is like a comprehensive alignment, if that makes sense. Does that help, Lindsay? If I could physically expand upwards, my 5-1 body would appreciate it. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, good morning, Taryn. How are you? I'm feeling better today. I had a headache yesterday, guys. How are you today, Taryn? What are your thoughts about what law states you can't abandon your parents are financially responsible? I don't really have any thoughts about that because here's what I'm seeing. I know it's going to sound insane. The entire government of the states, right, that I live in, I have to be careful because these lives get banned sometimes. The entire government is crumbling. So I'm not paying attention to every single little detail of what they're doing because eventually none of that's going to matter. All of these insane laws, all these insane rules that they're making because it's they're crumbling it from the inside out. So I'm not paying attention because I know it's very temporary. I hope that helps. Still got a headache, but slightly better than yesterday. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Well, hey, boho girl. Hi. Oh, you too with the headaches, huh? I haven't looked into any of it in weeks and I feel amazed balls. Yeah, same. Hi. How are you guys? Hello. Hello. Thank you for tapping the screen, liking the live, sharing the live. That helps us out so much. That's like a perfect free way that you can help us out on our accounts is just liking the live, sharing the live, things like that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so amazing. And I appreciate you so much. It's super helpful. The likes and the shares and the follows and all the things. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Ooh, you've had a headache the last 2 days. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, yeah, so many headaches. The energy is fucking oh, sorry. I'm not supposed to say that on live. Bonkers bananas. It doesn't bother me to say it, but sometimes the lives get muted. So I have to be careful. It's just bonkers bananas out there is what it really is. Okay. Manifestation mastery though. Manifest like a boss, law of attraction edition. So please feel free, drop your manifestation questions. I definitely want to talk about them. Let me know if you have any more questions about Manifestation Mastery expansion pack that dropped today, or just any of the expansion packs, or how the trilogy works. Any of that, I've absolutely got you. The bonus wave, enter money magnet mode, all that stuff. Yeah. Oh, is the flu bad right now? Womp womp. Flu. How long do you think until we are through this? Sarah, that is such a good question. Here's the answer to how long before we get through this for all the political nonsense that's going on. The answer, you guys are not going to like this. The answer is it takes as long as it takes for people to move through and wake up and realize. It takes as long as it takes, man. There have been insane entrenched Republicans who are now starting to go, I'm not okay with this, who are now starting to realize, it's like a lot. It's a lot and it's a big shifts and it takes a minute. So here's the thing. Here's my suggestion. You don't have to wait for the political landscape to look more positive for you to feel better, right? You can start shifting yourself now, literally now, and then none of that affects you. And I know that sounds insane, but here's the thing that's like real. This is literally the law of attraction and literally how it works. Okay. This is not like not blowing smoke up your butt or anything like that, right? This is how it works. You can out vibrate low vibration situations, which means you can raise your vibrational frequency above the vibrational frequency of the things that are happening. And then that means these things can't affect you because you cannot see, touch, affect any vibration that's higher than your own. Now, you can always dip your vibration into lower things and be affected by them, but you can't do anything above you because you just aren't a match yet. You don't have the capacity to do it yet. You can't reach it yet, right? Oh, Kira Aura. Hi, Swifty and Zed. And so if you out vibrate those and you're a higher level vibration, the things that are going on, and you maintain your own energy, then all this stuff that's going on right now literally doesn't have to affect you. So the more we pay attention to the political landscape, the more we pay attention to all the games, because it's games, you guys. They're playing games with each other, and they're playing games with people as a whole. They're playing games with people. Most of that stuff is just a stage, and most of that stuff is not real. Most of it, not all of it, most of it is just not real, right? So the more you raise your vibration, the more you remove yourself from that. You don't have to wait for all these jokers to catch up and figure it out, right? That's why I've made the expansion pack, so you can expand your consciousness, raise your vibration, and pull yourself away from it. But the more you pay attention to what they're doing every day, the more you pay attention to, and I'm only saying this um because I love you guys so much. The more you pay attention to it, the more you bring that in your reality. And I love this comment, Mimi, and I'm going to say it out loud because I'm so glad you said this. The comment is, if we don't pay attention to politics, we let it happen. That's not how the law of attraction works. That's how we believe things work from a very 3D, like human standpoint. So I totally get it because I used to believe that too until I started to expand and learn about more things, right? The more you pay attention to it, the more that's your reality. The more you pay attention to other things, the more that's your reality, right? That's literally how it works. Your vibration, you said my vibration's going to fight them. My love, your vibration can't fight them. The more you pay attention to it, the more you match their vibration. It's not a different vibration. You're just adding to that vibration. You can't use your vibration to fight them. If you want to fight them, the way that you fight them, right, is that uh the way that you fight that vibration is by doing your own thing and creating your own vibration. But the more you're focused on that, the more you match that vibration, and then you just are perpetuating that stuff. Does that make sense? I previously felt guilty for this is a really good topic. I previously felt guilty for not listening or paying attention, but you feel so much better not. Right. Yes. Because if we are watching all the bad stuff happen, then it lowers our vibration so much that we can't do anything. We can't do anything. We can't move forward. We can't do anything about any of that stuff, right? But if we raise our vibration, then we raise above it, because you can't solve a problem from within a problem. So if you're living fully and completely within that reality of all this terrible, terrible stuff is happening, which it is, I'm not saying it's not, right? Then you are inside of the problem bubble, and you can't have the perspective to solve any of it because you're inside the problem. Does that make sense? We scream at them on the phone, and my reality is that I'm becoming a nurse. I don't think I understand that, Mimi. I'm sorry. I understand the law of attraction as I'm making my life as a nurse. I don't think I understand that. So it's best to ignore and not spread it instead of making others aware. Okay. Kind of, but let me tweak that a little bit. Okay. Because this takes like a little bit to like really understand, because it's a big shift, right? Yes, Taryn says if we focus on fight, we get more of the fight. That's exactly freaking correct, right? So it's not about ignoring it. You don't have to ignore it, but if you pay attention to all of it, then what you're doing is matching your vibration to it. You are just becoming part of that problem. And if you make others aware by spreading that, then all you're doing, making others aware, is literally just spewing that same vibration everywhere else. You don't have to make others aware of it. The only solution, let me back up. It's not a solution to make other people aware of it, because when other people are aware of it, their vibration is just lower because it's sad, right? It's sad that all this stuff that's happening, right? So if you're just making others aware of it, you're just spewing that same vibration like a fire hose everywhere else, right? But if you want to be part of the solution, then it's important to, and I'm not saying ignore it, Mimi, right? I'm saying you can pay attention to it, but only if it doesn't lower your vibration, right? And calling these congressmen with thousands of calls a day is thinking so much smaller than what we're able to think. This right here might move the needle a little bit if you're calling your congressman thousands of calls a day. But if you are raising your vibrational frequency, you have the perspective, like I have the perspective now, a higher perspective of paying attention to how we can raise the vibration on the planet instead of thinking that, hey, I have to do it through these channels. I have to do it through a broken government. I can see that we're doing it outside of the government, if that makes sense. There are just much larger, much more effective ways to do it that doesn't lower your vibration in the process. Because if you're lowering your vibration in the process, then you're just adding to the low vibration on the planet. Does that make sense? I know this is like a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. Here's the deal. The easiest way to tell if you are doing this, I have not chased the joy. I have not heard of that. The easiest way to tell if you are helping the vibration or adding to the vibrational mess, right? Okay, is how it feels in your body with whatever you're paying attention to, talking about, etc. Okay, if it feels good in your body, then you're not lowering your vibration. Your higher self is saying, hey, we're in alignment with that. If it feels bad in your body, if you're getting upset by it at all, if you're getting worked up, if you feel like you have to fight, because fight is a low vibration frequency, there are much higher ways to do it that are much more effective than fighting, right? So and looking at it as a war, we are looking at it as a war just breeds more war, because if you're like, I'm in a war and I'm going to fight, that only gets you more war and more fight, and the war literally never stops. But if you want to think bigger, if you want it to stop actually and not just one little thing at a time, if because really what we're doing is we're looking at it like a war, we're looking at like we're fighting people, then what we're looking at is maybe we'll win one battle, but we just create another battle and it just perpetuates and it just duplicates itself and it never goes away, right? So what you do is you focus on the solutions instead of the problems. When we're fighting people, we're focused on the problems and we just make more problems because it duplicates itself. The energy duplicates itself. But if you're focused on the solutions, then you're duplicating solutions and you're not duplicating problems, right? You're not letting people be victimized. This is basic classic law of attraction. People are in situations that have nothing to do with other people. So other people out here, right? And I love people so much, and I this is hard to understand when you're in the middle of it, because I used to be the person that was in the middle of it and it's hard, right? And of course when I see people experiencing some things on the planet, it makes me really sad, right? Because I don't want them to. But everyone has the opportunity to shift their focus to a slightly better feeling place. Literally why I'm making the expansion packs, because no matter where you're at in your vibrational journey, whether you're super low vibration or you're pretty high vibration, you can get something out of it because it helps you baby shift to something slightly better, slightly better, slightly better, if that makes sense. It's about focusing on the solutions and not the problems. Because if we're um paying attention to all the stuff that's going on out there in the world, that we're focused on the problems because we're just watching the problems. Does that make sense? It's like a lot. And right, you can't manifest for others. You're not responsible for their suffering. You're not responsible for them shifting. I think the hardest to understand for me is how to remove yourself when it's directly affecting me. So that's a good question, Jim. So um the question is how to remove yourself if it's directly affecting you. If it's directly affecting you, then sit with it and say, okay, what do I prefer? I know I don't prefer this. Name it, name what it is you don't prefer. And then you go, okay, but I do prefer instead. And you need to say out loud to yourself what you prefer instead of the thing you don't prefer, because then that gets you from not focusing on the problem and it moves you to focusing on the solution. And then when you're focused on the solution, then you have the bandwidth to hear the solutions, to hear the way that you can solve it. But if you're focused only on the problem, you don't have the capacity to hear what the problem is. Does that make sense? This is a lot. I know it's a lot. Right. But the more that we say it's a fight and we want to fight people, right? And we want to where this is a war and it's a battle. You can't ever end the war by participating in a war. You have to choose peace if you want the war to end. Does that make sense? You have to choose love to make the war end. It doesn't, you can still stand up for people out of love, and you can still hold strong boundaries out of love, right? And all you absolutely 1000% can. But if you're looking at it from like it's a fight and it's a battle, then what happens is you're just going to eternally have fight and a battle. Does that make sense? You know, it's a lot. Focus on solution, not the problem. Focus on the solution, not the problem. And if you are not understanding how other people out there doing scary things doesn't affect you unless you let it, because that is a big mind bending, mind breaking concept that took me a while to understand. Like, actually, watch my 3D, 5D playlist. That's linked in my bio. It's free. It's just a playlist on YouTube, but it explains it because it's a big concept and it shows you how other people doing other things literally don't affect you at all unless you're paying attention to them. And it explains how and why that happens, right? Because it's a big, deep conversation. You've watched it a lot. Good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a lot, but it's good. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot. Anyway, let's shift the focus just a little bit. That's a really good conversation, but I know we can only do it for like a little bit because it's really heavy, right? It's really heavy. Okay. So, let's see over here on YouTube. I've seen a shift in my husband. And I'm excited to host my mom in January instead of being nervous. Oh my God, I love that. There's a reason that she's coming to stay with us, and I think she's starting to see the bogusness. I love that for you so much. See, people are shifting. Listen, my own Republican father, guys, and we're not going to focus on politics today, but my father voted for Humpty Dumpty three times, three times. He said last time he came here to visit, he said, "So I think I've been lied to my entire life." And I go, "What?" Like, I never thought my entire life I would hear those words come out of his mouth. He's realizing that he's been lied to. He's realizing that the news is actually lying and not actually news anymore. He's realizing, I go, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." These things are happening, right? These things are happening and it's good. The point is focus on yourself and your own growth. They will grow too, but focus on the solutions instead of the problems, right? Focus on expanding instead of contracting. Focus on what feels good instead of what feels bad. And then you create more and more and more of a beautiful world that you want instead of feeling like you're stuck in the world that somebody else created. Oh, there's a website. They have stories like that. Holy cow. What's the website, Jen? Do you know? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, Jen, you're so sweet. I have several friends and family that are the same. They're waking up. I never thought in a million years that my own Republican father would say that, but he did, and oh my God. Oh, on YouTube, Crumby. I've been listening to Edgar Casey's Jeannie Dixon's and other predictions. Oh yeah, Edgar Casey has some great predictions and premonitions about this time period right here. They were all on the same page about this administration's downfall and win. So I'm just sitting back and letting it go. Do you, Crumby, did Edgar Casey give a time frame for that? I probably haven't listened to all of them, all of those. But I have been to the Edgar Casey Center in Virginia Beach. That was so fun. Um, Good. I'm so glad the discussion's helpful for you. Good. It's heavy, and we didn't intend for it to be heavy, but hey, it came up. We needed it, right? We needed it, and that's okay. Um, there's also artifacts alongside the body found in Peru. I have not seen that. Okay, so the website that Jen is sharing with everybody that says there's stories about people realizing people around them are waking up, people sharing these stories, it's called leavingmaga.org. Leavingmaga.org. Thanks, Jen. So if you want some hope core, if you want to see that it's actually happening, that is the website that's being suggested. I have not seen that website. I've not looked at that website. That's just what's being suggested. 2025, 26. Okay. Okay. All right. Something is gonna break in December, and I haven't made a video about it yet because I am not really sure. I can't tell the size of the break, but something is gonna break. Something is gonna break, and it's gonna be irreversible damage to this administration. I really can't feel yet, though, if it's the downfall or if it's just one big public break that starts a downfall. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, super cool stuff considering you're a channeler, but look into the recent Peru uncovering. Okay, let me make a note. The artifacts and the body in Peru. Okay. Peru artifacts and body. Okay, cool. Thanks. I will look at that. I think you mentioned December 20th before. Any more data? I'm not getting any more info. I'm going to be so honest with you guys. I will tap in and I will talk to the guides. I'll do like a deep meditation. But something important on the 12th and something important on the 19th/20th. But I haven't gotten anything else because I'm gonna be so honest. I've been living in a completely different reality, and I am just it's hard for me to tap into it because I feel like vibrationally I've moved forward because I know this is falling and crumbling no matter what I do. Does that make sense? I mean, I'm not like ignoring it, but it's hard for me to tap into it because my vibration is just focused other places right now. I don't know. I mean, there's still things are happening and there's still some there's still my own shifts that I'm going through and my own stuff. Do you know what I mean? There's still that I'm still dealing with stuff, but I don't know. But I'm just kind of letting it unfold. Okay, okay, chase the joy. I'll look at these codes too. Grab Grabavoy. How do you say that? Codes. Grabavoy. Grabavoy. I can't say it any different. Codes. I'll look at it and write it down. You're welcome, Chase. Okay, so good. I'm glad that you found it helpful. Good, good, good. Yeah, big combos today for sure. And thank you for the likes and the love and the follow and the taps and all the things. That's so precious and so sweet. And we appreciate it so much. Yeah, I'm still seeing the ballroom. I'm still seeing the ballroom kind of area. It was like an atrium kind of place in the ballroom, or maybe a side part in the ballroom. It was hard to tell because I only saw a little part of it, but I'm still seeing that as the final takedown. So I don't know if that's the ballroom they're making or if it's going to be somewhere else or whatever. Do I ever work with Emily? Who? Which Emily? Pancake. Um, Oh, you're bummed that you missed Long Beach. Well, the replay will be up very soon, so that's good. You got all 3 waves? Hell yeah, Cindy. I'm so stoked for you. I'm so stoked for you. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Okay, let's see. Um, Weeks I got from my guides from the downfall happens. The lights bloom on the evergreens, which I interpreted as Christmas. Okay. Haven't tapped in since then, so you're holding on to that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's irreversible damage at this point. So the timing of it is a little bit irrelevant, a little bit. Oh, Emily Eaton. I met her once in real life, but we've never like, I don't know, we've just never really like worked together. Our paths have never crossed in that way. So I'm open to it though. But feeling in my heart that Kamala isn't done. Yeah, I mean, probably. But here's the thing. If you focus on your own growth and your own self, right? This stuff feels so much less important. It just really does, right? But the more you're focused on all this stuff that's going on here, the more you're just sucked into it and your vibration's low and it feels like an eternity. It feels like you're stuck in hell in an eternity. I'm not even exaggerating. That's what it feels like, right? But if you focus on your own growth and your own moving forward, you feel better and better and better. You don't have to wait for everybody else to figure it out. You can just feel better like now. You just feel better now, right? Something big is going to happen before the end of the year, but I can't tell if it's the beginning of a downfall or the final downfall, but it's something like that. I see like cracks of this is all very what's the word, metaphorical. This part's not literal, but I see like cracks and stones and columns and everything crumbling. And almost like the earth opening up and like swallowing it. It just stays into a big pit. It's very metaphorical though. Oh, Corey says there's only 9 gold editions left of the Wave 3 Manifestation Mastery expansion pack. So if you want them, there's only 9 left. Remember the bone or the gold edition just has the bonuses, like the extra stuff, the extra video from me where I share a story that I haven't shared anywhere else and I probably won't. A digital item that you get to walk away with, and then access to spiritual buddies or spiritual community. Let's see. Oh, Emily was also live today and had a message from the Council of Nine, but still said end of year. Okay. Okay. Cool. You're in the worst spot you've ever been in mentally and emotionally, my love. Okay, so let's think. What is this trying to show me? Because when we feel really, really low and really heavy and really dense and really, really contracted, that's because our higher self, the universe, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't even really matter, is trying to get us to look at something. So it's taking everything else away because we have to focus on this one thing in order to move forward. So, what is it showing you? What are you learning from this experience? Right? And what are you focusing on? Because the more my guides just showed me that, the more you're focusing on the things that make you sad, the more sad you're going to be. You can't be happy if all you're doing is focusing on things that are making you sad, right? Yeah. So good. Cindy bought the gold. I love that. Whoa, more headaches, huh? Yeah, a lot of people have had a lot of headaches. The Schumann is off the chain. Really has been. Yeah, Corey says there's only 9 gold editions left of the expansion pack. You can get the standard after that, but once the gold is gone, the gold is gone. Do you have any advice on how to discover what our roles are in 2026? Ooh, you crossed the bridge. What's next? If you want to know what your role is, your personal role is in 2026, honestly, sit in meditation. Sit in meditation and say, show me my general path for 2026. Show me what that looks like, right? Or just what's the next step, because we don't have to know all the steps, just the very next step, right? And then trust that feeling. And if you need help with that first wave of the expansion packs is called Get Out of Your Head. And it literally lets you get out of your head so you can hear what the universe is trying to tell you. Why are you getting a tattoo called Headache? What's that about? Oh, Tammy. Can I just say I love this community? I'm not fully woo-woo, but I love that it's not mandatory. It's not mandatory at all. Baby child, I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you're here. It's not mandatory at all to be woo-woo, but we're glad you're here. You're welcome. I've been dealing with self-care stuff, but I'm finally getting back to more normal. Saying, hey Pat, I haven't heard from you in a while. How are you, bud? So good. Oh my gosh, there's only 5 more gold packs now left. Whoopsie daisies. Only 5 more gold packs. Everything's linked in the bio that I talk about all the time. So if you are wanting the gold pack with all the bonuses, you better scoop one up because there's only 5 left. Oh, that's what the artist named it. Reminded me with all the headaches. Yeah. You've been preoccupied with self care. Sounds like you've been prioritizing self care, and that's very important. Oh, what are the packs? Yeah, good question, Pancake. So I have taken all of my knowledge that I used to use in one-on-one sessions when I had time to do them, and it was floating around in my brain, and I wanted to help people find a way to raise their own vibrational frequency, right? So I made these things called expansion packs, and the expansion packs, each one is a standalone pack that with a standalone expansion, you raise your own vibration, you shift, you heal in a very specific way. So we just dropped the 3rd wave this morning. Okay, the 3rd wave this morning. This one is called the Alignment Trilogy. Wave 1, which dropped a couple months ago, is called the Get Out of Your Head expansion pack. Wave 2 is called the Highest Timeline Activation expansion pack. And wave 3, which just dropped today, is called the Manifestation Mastery expansion pack. That one dropped today. So that's what those are. They just help you expand and grow, and they're easy, and they all follow the same format: watch, meditate, integrate. So you watch a video where I explain the thing that's going on, the issue, then you do a guided meditation to help you move through that energy, and then we integrate together. So it takes all the guesswork out of it. So you're like, I don't know how to integrate. What does that even mean? Am I doing it right? You don't have to do any guesswork anymore. We just walk you through the whole thing step by step. And what else? What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting about that, you guys? Let's see how many golds are left. We only have 75 gold packs per wave, and then the standard one will take its place. The gold pack is just has bonuses, but the standard pack still has the full watch, meditate, integrate. Yes, waves 1 and 2 are available both on the website and linked in my bio. So if you go to my bio link right at the top, you'll see the gold one for wave 3, and then you'll see the standards for wave 1 and 2 right there. Aw, Tammy, thanks for hanging out with us. You're so welcome. And they're all the same prices. Yep. Whether it's gold or standard, waves 1, 2, or 3, every single one is always 33 US dollars every single time. Hey, Lemon Betty White. I haven't seen you in a minute. I love that name. You're so welcome. Ooh, I get tingles down my left side. Is that guides or is it feminine energy or something? I love that. It depends on what you're doing, but if you're getting tingles down your left side is your feminine side. It's your spiritual side because we have spiritual versus like human, right? Spiritual side. It's also your receiving side. So you're doing really good. You're coming into alignment with one of those things. So one of those things will resonate with you. 33 is your favorite number. I love that. That's so good. I'm gonna have to check them out. Life feels so boring and stagnant. Oh, this will definitely fix that, right? Definitely. Yeah, go check them out. See if it vibes with you. Like feel it out on the website. See if it feels good. You know, you told your husband you wanted all the expansion packs for Yule. Allie, look at you go. I love that for you so much. It's a really, really good way to shift and raise your vibration. When meditating, I see quick scenes, faces, and images. What is that? That's the start of something really, really good, Sarah. That's the start of something really, really good. Keep meditating, and those pictures and images will get clearer. They'll stay longer. That's just the beginning of it. You're doing really good. Right? That was a good idea. If you see all black when you meditate, that's fine. Focus on the feelings. Most people will see all black for a while, and then all of a sudden you'll see like a swirl. And then you'll see like a sparkle, and then you'll see more swirls. Then you'll see a giant eyeball. I don't know why we all do that, but we all do that. Not everybody, though. So if you can't see, if you can't visualize in your third eye, focus on the feeling rather than the visualization, and it will do the exact same thing. Okay? All right, let's see what we got left. Super excited for wave 3. Good. Oh, there's only 3 left now. I go to the third page. Oh, I think they might be sold out, actually. Corey, can you check? I just refreshed it. I think I saw it 1 second before you. I think they're sold out. Let me check on here. Give me a second. And let me double check over here where it really has it. Wave 3 gold. Oops. Oh, maybe it is 74. Hold on. Oh, no, it's at 74. There's 1 left. 1 left. There's only 1 gold pack left. Oh, Chase, you got it. Yay. You just started, so keep practicing. Yes, 100% pancake. Keep practicing. Odds are you'll be able to see something. If you can't, literally doesn't matter. You just focus on the feeling instead. Hopped on this morning to grab the gold. You had FOMO for missing the gold in the last 2. Kiki, I'm so glad that you got it. I'm so glad. It looks like, let me refresh. Oh, somebody just snagged the gold. Let's see who the winner was. Let's see if they're on the live. Hold on, let me refresh it on this screen. Oh, yeah, you might be. Hold on, let me see what this person's first name is. A Jennifer that just bought it. That was you. I got the gold right here. J Yank 2. I'm so good at reading these names. Okay, let me publish the standard because I still want you guys to be able to get it. Let's see. Wave 3. Wave 3. Okay, we're going to publish that really quick. And then let you guys get everything. I was so glad that you guys got it. But I definitely want you to be able to get it still if you want, so we can do the standard pack. Wave 3. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're going to publish it. And then we're going to do this. And then I'll be right back with you guys. I just wanted to get that up before I forgot, right? Got distracted with my ADHD. And then I need to take this off, publish. Okay. And then, great. Okay. So it's sold out on, the gold pack is sold out, but you got it. You got the very last one. Holy crap. I love that. I'm about to spill my tea. Well, the universe is watching out for me, so I didn't, but thank you. Oh, what's my take on healing frequencies? You just purchased some weighted tuning forks. Oh, so good. It works so good. You have to be careful of when people say that things, digital products are a certain frequency, because it can make a difference about what you're listening through, like what your speakers are doing. But most of these things that are online aren't actually the frequencies that they're saying. So I wouldn't focus on when they're digital, not the tuning forks. But when they're digital, I'd focus on how that sound makes you feel, because if it makes you feel good, then that's the frequency you need, no matter what they say that the number is, right? Um, but if well, I got multitask here for a second. But if you're listening to it and it doesn't really feel good, it's just not the one for you right now, right? Like that's it. So let's see. I need to add this. I feel like I don't know where it is on here. Corey, can you add the sold out banner for me on the gold pack on the link tree so people can see that? Thank you, thank you, thank you. But healing frequencies 1000% work. They work so well, so good. They work better than human medicine, honestly, as long as you are using it right. Who else is asking Santa for a trip to the Monroe Institute or Arthur Fun Delay in 2026? I love that. That's fun, Sarah. Oh, hey, what's up, chef? So good to see you guys. Poor Christina's so stressed. I'm just gonna spill this tea all over myself. It's not even that hot anymore. Mm-mm-mm. What's the best frequency tool we can use or obtain? Honestly, the one you're most drawn to, but physical items are really good, like sound bowls or gongs or tuning forks. Those kind of physical items are probably going to be the most effective. But you can also take certain frequencies. You can do like a frequency tuner. You'll play through a speaker, and if you put the speaker, where you can feel the vibrations, put the speaker like on your chest or your belly or whatever. I prefer it on my chest, and then you can feel the vibrations coming out, and then that will do the same thing too. Tuning forks will help with weight release. It will help, but it won't be everything. So here's the thing. It'll always help with release of any kind, but it won't be everything. It'll help with the release, so more stuff will come up. So then you'll be more aware of your shadows, aware of your limiting beliefs. Watch my video today. Where you just asked that question, watch my video that I just posted today, because you can take what I talk about manifestation and why it's not working with anything, with weight release, with whatever you're holding on to that you're trying to release. You can take what I said there and apply the exact same thing. It's so good. A purring cat on your lap, 1000%. 1000%. A purring cat is very, very healing, because that's vibrational frequencies, right? Yeah. Ooh, the crystal sound bowls make you cry. That means there's stuff in there to come up, to release. Do them more. Do the crystal sound bowls until they feel like you don't have to cry, until you don't feel like they're making you cry. And then that's when you shifted everything you can from them. Love that. I love that. I love that. So good. Oh man. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Oh, dowsing rods. Dowsing rods are fun. Here's the thing though, on all these tools that we use, dowsing rods, tarot cards, throwing bones, like it doesn't matter. Any of these things, these are all just permission slips. That's all that they are, right? So find the permission slip, find the thing that makes it easier for you to connect to the information that's just floating in the ether all the time. Whatever works best for you works best for you. It won't necessarily work best for other people. I tend to not have a lot of patience for dowsing rods. So they're not attuned to my energy very well. So they don't work super great for me. Tarot works great for me. Channeling works great for me, right? It's something is going to work different for you than it does for me, probably, because we're all different people, right? So good. So good, you guys. You got a breathing koala for cuddles? What? Is that real? How did you get a koala? What's happening over there in New Zealand? I want to get a koala. Trying to heal my lungs, got diagnosed with fibrotic lung disease. Yes, you can. 100% you can heal your lungs. I've healed stuff in my own body. Taryn Fian, the mind witch, who's really good at shadow work, she also has healed stuff in her body. 1000% you can heal stuff in your body. 1000%. Well, I know NZ doesn't have, or New Zealand doesn't have koalas, but like Swifty NZ says she has a koala. Oh, it's not a real koala. It's something you turn on. That's why I was so confused. I was like, how are you getting koalas over there? What's happening? I freaking love koalas and their giant noses. I love them so much. Swifty and Zed had me so confused. It's like, what's going on? Ooh, Tara made a video on her MS. Yes. Yes, 100%. Yeah. The healing stuff works, you guys. It works, it works, it works. Maybe I should make an expansion pack about that. Maybe I should. That'll be not the next one, but the one after. I think the next expansion pack series, the next trilogy. I know we just released the last one today, but I think the next trilogy is going to be about channeling. What do you think about that? Learning how to channel. And then I think maybe healing after that. If quantum healing, the book, has been hard to get through, it's just not the time for it. Yeah, you want both? Yeah. So here's the thing. We're not going to have any expansion packs in January. We're going to take a 1-month break, right? Because we're tired. I love making them, but it takes a lot to make them. So January, I'm going to rest. I'm going to gear up for other things. And then the next one will be released in February, just so you guys know. Yeah, I think the next trilogy is going to be about channeling, like how to channel. Which video is best for finding hidden memories and healing? I don't think it would be a video, Sugar Plum. Hidden memories and healing is going to be all about meditating, finding your shadows, clearing them, finding your limiting beliefs, and shifting them. I don't think you can fix that with a video. You got to fix that by going inward. You'd love a pack on healing. Healing expansion pack. Okay, yeah. Channeling is weirdly easy. I love that. Oh, yeah. Brenda just said, I couldn't get into quantum healing a few years ago, but just finished it up right before the Long Beach retreat. Yeah, sometimes when you read a book, it sometimes when you read a book, it just isn't the right time, and you just go back to it later, and then it feels so much better, right? It just sometimes isn't the right time. How to meet yourself would be good. Okay. Will healthcare incorporate energy healing in the future? Yeah. Healthcare is going to turn itself inside out. It's going to start to incorporate it more and more, and then it's going to turn itself inside out and be something completely different. But yes, 100%. I listened to the channeling in Soul Spark on dragons. Oh, yeah. I forgot we channeled that. I thought it was going to teach channeling synchronicity. Oh, nice. Forgot I channeled about dragons in Soul Spark. Yeah, if you're in Soul Spark, which is my spiritual community, you have like loads of videos from all past Soul Sparks. I used to hold live in person, not in person, but live online events. I don't do that now. We've shifted a little bit to more on-demand videos, but I used to do those, and people would ask questions, and somebody had a question about dragon, so I channeled those. That was cool. But yeah, you get access to all those past videos if you're in Soul Spark. There's so many. Can't wait for the next trilogy. I love that. Yeah, so let me know before I go here in just a minute. Let me know which waves you've gotten. If you've gotten any, if you haven't, that's fine. But I want to celebrate with you if you've gotten. So let me know if you've gotten waves 1, 2, or 3, like which ones you've gotten, and I'm so stoked for you. I just want to celebrate with you. You got all of them. Wave 3 was your first purchase. Yay! You got all 3 Occupy. I love that. All 3 gold packs. Hell yeah, show off. I love that. All 3. Oh my gosh. All 3 waves because I'm greedy. You're so funny. Oh my God, so many of you got all 3 waves. I love that you're loving them. Wave 3 gold was my first. Congratulations, Jody. I'm so excited to lock in with you at a higher vibration. Oh my gosh, you're welcome. Sarah, or is it Sarah? You're so welcome. You got the highest timeline activation class. That's fun. You're gonna like it. It's really good. All 3 golds. It's just Sarah. Oh, so you're making it harder. I'm trying to make it spicy. It's just Sarah. But I love that for you, Sarah. Oh my gosh, thank you for hanging out with me. You guys are so fun. I love hanging out with you. You got the class too. So good. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying them. I'm having so much fun making them. It's literally all of my knowledge that's in my brain that I don't get to share in one-on-ones anymore since I don't do one-on-ones anymore. It feels good. It feels good to get it out. It's definitely in alignment. So thank you for the synchronicity for it being in alignment for you to use them. And that's how alignment works, right? If you feel aligned to do something, that means somebody else out there is wanting the thing that you feel aligned to do. And that's why it's in alignment for you, right? I want to go back and get the others. And I'm also excited about Channeling Trilogy. Okay, cool, Jody. I love that. Aw, Swifty and Zed, I'm so glad you're back too. It's really nice to see you. You always have such good energy in the lives, and it's really lovely to have you here. You should come join Spiritual Buddies, Swifty and Zed. You get any of those gold packs and you get to join Spiritual Buddies, or come join Soul Spark. If you're not in there yet, I don't think you are, but come join Soul Spark and you can talk to us all the time. I love that. I love that, love that, love that. Okay, who has successfully distracted themselves from work for a full hour while we're on this live? Because I love that for you. Who, raise your hands if you have. I'm glad to have been the distraction for an hour from work. Good. Good. Mwahaha. Good. Me again. I love that. Aww. Oh, Swifty and Zed. I'm so glad you're back, though. I am so glad you're back. You tried, but work got me a few times. Oh, dang. Got you distracted from the cold. Good. Good. Got all 3. Missed the gold on 2, but so helpful. Good. And the class was useful. Good. Feel free to stay on longer. I've got more stuff to do for you guys. And my kid wants to have a friend come spend the night. And so I got to go check on the status of all that. So good. I'm always here to distract you from work. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for hanging out. Go check out the links in the bio, the things. Come hang out with us. You're healing one day at a time. Hell yeah, Swifty. Hell yeah. I love that so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Ooh, you're getting massaged today. I love that. See ya. Okay. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me for a whole hour. That was so rad. And yeah, gobble up those expansion packs. The next one will drop at the beginning of February. Okay. Okay. And I don't know when we're going live again, but we'll schedule them. But it'll be sometime next week. We'll schedule them. Okay. Okay. Thanks so much. You guys are amazing. And I love you. And we'll see you the next time. Okay. Bye.